Hello everyone and welcome back to Path of Exile Dissonance. Episode number 2, picking up right where we left off from the last episode where we kind of checked out some of spawn area. By the way, I really like these. That's awesome. I need to find a better way to get up and down between those. Getting some actual waystones also would be very beneficial, but yeah, let's get ourselves a little bit more set up. Maybe we'll look into setting ourselves up a nice little homestead relatively close here to spawn. I do want to find a pretty nice little area though. What is this? Actually, I think I might go down and check that out real quick. That is southwest. So that should be down this way. So before we actually, I guess, do that, let's go see what this this building is. There's a lot of exploration in this, so make sure you make use of that, especially early on if you can afford to, with, you know, holding on to all of your inventory and everything. You don't have like a place to store your stuff, maybe stop and go set yourself up a nice little house first, or a little home area. A lot of people might enjoy wanting to spend time in the village and maybe take that over as a nice little place, kind of like a central hub. I don't know if they've actually got those towers that kind of spawn relatively close to you or not, but a couple of worlds that I've played so far, it does kind of seem as though that they do have those. Oh, this is a battle tower. Huh. Do I want to do that? This is a little bit further from spawn, so it might be a little bit more difficult. Also, I want the sugarcane. So it might be a little bit more difficult. I don't entirely know. Also, doing these during the day is probably preferable, because there is light and such, but yeah. Battle towers. Yeah, battle towers. Well, I guess we're doing it. Also, shields are a little different in a sense. Oh, this is actually kind of useful. Alright, let's get... Oh, we got a hard-hitting hammer as well. Look at that. I'm gonna take this stuff. Another saddle, some more redstone. Are these all bone blocks? We gotta do this very carefully here. The crux. So that is a quest that we do need to actually do and complete. We should still have our... Okay, we don't have our buff. The buff is actually kind of nice, but it does get, apparently, what is that? Interrupted by attacks and stuff? So just be aware of that, I guess. Let's make sure we grab all the goodies here. Quest completed. We got the ores. Oh, come on. Really? And then you're also going to put this in the way? There's just a shield sitting up here. Make sure we put a little bit of light down. We got the zombies done. That's a blue shield, too. And a blue ring. Gosh, there's so much. Let's see. Let's just kind of do this real fast. Try to consolidate our inventories up a little bit. Let's see what we can do. Best we can. Am I hearing a horse? Block chance 16%. Set the protector. Oh, there's even set bonuses and stuff, which is pretty neat. There's some armor that we can check out over there, and a nice little chest. Holy cow, that looks amazing. So many goodies in here. And a bucket. I don't know if I'm gonna need the dirt. Oh my gosh, this is nice. Look at all the loots. Okay, that's not good. That needs to go right now. A Vex spawner? Really? That's not cool. Okay, let's just get rid of this. Level 5. What level is this? Okay, so we need to identify items. We really should be trying to get 20% critical damage. That actually seems pretty good. Can I not do my special attack on that? Are these guys like just not doing anything? Are they just chilling? Dude, we are getting so much stuff. I am trying to make sure we grab a lot of the things that we definitely want and that we can utilize. Now, I am a little worried coming up here because I know what it entails, generally, for the most part. Let's see. Let's try to get some inventory spaces here. Let's put some things away we don't want anymore. Also, axes do work as weapons as well, so be aware of that. They can have stats and everything. I think a boss spawns up here. I'm not entirely sure. Is this just blocks of gold up here? I can't remember if something happens. I don't know if anything happens on this one or not, but I'm just gonna play it safe. We're gonna jump off the top. Because I remember battle towers actually blowing up after getting up to the top. I also did not see a chest up there, so that was pretty cool. Not the craziest thing in the world, but pretty neat. So we got ourselves this village. I was thinking about going back, but I'm seeing this nice little area back here behind us. Getting a little bit further away from spawn isn't the worst thing, as long as you're not going too far to where the mobs are unkillable, but we're also a little bit more powerful than we initially started off as anyways. So we have a little bit of the ability to move away from spawn and kind of trying to find ourselves a nice little home. Okay, so this bee looks really cool. I want to see what this little building is all about. I don't think there's anything here per se that we really want. So let's just kind of peek around just to be sure. Making sure there's nothing crazy. Okay, I can't climb. What the heck? Okay, just some barrels it looks like with nothing really in them. I don't know if there's something in the tree. Can't really remember if that's the case or not. I guess there's not really anything in the tree. I know a lot of people are like, build a tree house. I don't want to build a tree house. I'm building a village. We're gonna be playing mine colonies, so I'm not building a colony in the trees. It's not happening. Not this time. Not this time. Alright, let's come down this. Actually, we might have ourselves a little starter house and everything. This might be the area we're wanting. So that iron axe did not last very long, unfortunately, because of breaking the leaves and everything. It's just, yeah. I really wish we had like a form of vein miner or something. I know a lot of people love it. Some people hate it. Totally understand both sides of the switch. Oh my god, the butterflies are amazing. I love the butterflies so much. But yeah, it looks like we got ourselves a night. Okay, this is just perfect. This is just perfect. We got a battle tower out in the distance we can demolish. Okay, yep, this is home. This is home. I found it. This is it. We got ourselves a way to teleport to our village. We got ourselves access to what it looks like a... well, something there. Something's generating there. We got a ravine here for mining. We got this cool mountainous area. We got the village back over there, which will probably be protected eventually anyways. We could teleport back and forth between the village if we need to do trading and such. I think in the meantime, since this is going to be our main home, or what I'm considering to be our main home, let's go ahead and grab a little bit more wood. And we're going to fix up this tower to make it work the way we want it to get up and forth between the top and the bottom. And then we're also going to go check out that house. We're probably going to live in that house for the little bit. Normally I like to kind of build my own, but for the time being... oh, I have to be careful here. I totally forget that ladders have a new recipe. Actually, I don't know if they are. Okay, yes, they are. Okay. I was going to say, I'm not entirely sure, but we also need to be careful here. It's actually getting nighttime. So do we have a water spout we can jump into? I'm wondering if we can make that. I think we might be able to make that. So what I'm going to do here is we're just going to kind of work our way up one side, just breaking this. And then adding ladders where we need to. That way I don't have to mess with this too much. And eventually making a way to get up here a little bit easier than this would be nice and beneficial. I think we have like elevators, maybe? I know we have create, so create would be a definitely fun way to kind of mess around with this. Another reason why I really wanted to play this mod pack was because we do have create in here. And I think it would be a lot of fun to like mess around with a lot of different things like in create to, well, do a lot of the fun stuff that we really like doing. I don't know how to explain it. I just like create. Leave me alone. I like create. I can't help myself. Alright, so we got some iron. What do we have that we don't need? We don't need that. There is an emerald. I don't know how useful those are going to be for us, but I will go ahead and take those. And then boom. There we go. Very nice. So the game sound is a little quiet now for me. So I'm going to bump this up just a tad bit. And then we should be able to jump that. Of course, we could have just... Oh, God. That was getting kind of close. And then we got sheep. So, anyways, we got ourselves a nice little home. We got a nice little flat area to work with. We got plenty of trees and forests around. Got a nice little house here to start us off with, which will probably end up getting demolished at some point regardless anyways. But, yeah. Time to call it home. Sorry, shelves. I need this for my storage, which I'm probably going to have to clean up at some point anyways. But for now, I think this will work out just fine. We'll just utilize what we have for storage anyways. Let's just go ahead and clean up the whole thing, putting away all the stuff. We might make use of these two shovels real quick. I don't know. Let's grab our main things that we do need, which is food. Probably want a crafting table out and about. Go ahead and clean that up. Probably need to consolidate these things a little bit better. We got all these anvils. Let's use one of these crappy ones and see what we can do. So, yeah, I'm sure that's fine. Efficiency 2, unbreaking 1, shovel. What a wonderful start. Let's go check that chest upstairs real fast. Hiding up here. Also, by the way, I really love these windows. They're very nice. Melon, pumpkin seeds, saddle redstone, steak, and chainmail boots with unbreaking. I don't know if the unbreaking actually stays on there or not. Not entirely sure, but we're finding a lot of level 11 things. It's kind of interesting how that is being a thing for us. Alright, so we got ourselves, we need to work on inventory. I will work on that eventually. But for the meantime, let's go ahead and get ourselves started with something a little bit different that's going to help us out. But first, let's maybe check out these quests, because we don't want to get too far behind on these. So we have a couple things that we've already completed. We have the crux, which was killing 2 skeletons. I'm very much aware it's very hard to see this because of FTB quests. Something going on with that or another mod. I'm not entirely sure. Just kind of move it around so you can kind of get an idea of what it says. So here we have already killed 2 skeletons, get a weapon crafting crate, and an experience book, which is good because doing these quests early on is going to help us level up a little bit more. Let's go ahead and see what's in our weapon crafter's crate. Okay, that looked pretty nice. We get ourselves an axe with a 2.9 critical hit chance, 20% more critical damage, which seems kind of nice. A level 7 with attack steel, and then hard-hitting staff of physicality. That seems pretty nice, honestly. And a decisive crossbow, lightning attack damage, and physical attack damage. All right, pretty neat. Cool. All right, what else have we got going on here? We got the ores, so we needed 25 uncommon ore, which we found. It's going to yield us 20 more, and another XP tome. Level up. Very nice. All right, so from here, getting stronger, we need to kill a creeper and 4 more skeletons, which we already have 1 on the list. Looks like killing some spiders. Cave spiders might be a little bit more harder to find, and then eventually we'll work our way down to some other things as well. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and grab this, which is a supply camp. What we're gonna do is we're gonna grab a little bit of wood, and we're gonna make ourselves a nice little supply camp, which if you do not find if you find an area like this that you really, really like and you wanna build in, something flat for like progressing and starting in mine colonies and such, what we're about to do is a nice way to kind of get you a nice little starter base, like nice, quick, and early if you don't find something as lucky as mine. But if you do like this area, which I probably should go ahead and do, we'll go ahead and hook you up with the seed right there on the screen, and I will definitely try to put that in the description as well. So if you do want to play along and use this world for yourself as well, you're more than welcome to, as always. And we're going to grab a few of the chests here. We're going to make ourselves a supply camp, and I'm going to show you how to set this wonderful little option up. Now, what I'm going to end up doing more than likely is we're going to probably break down the entire thing. I'm not going to use it really, honestly, because it's nice if you don't have anything, but we do have something for now. And yeah, we just got to find a nice flat area to work with. And I think this might work. So what you're going to do is you're going to right click this on the ground. If you hit escape, as soon as you open that up, you'll notice that the preview will stay up for you, which is great. This is fine. I'm going to go ahead and check and see if this is okay. We're just going to click this. Requires flat, solid ground. So apparently it was hanging over the edge somewhere. But if we pull back a little bit, there we go. Perfect. And now we have ourselves a little supply camp. This is a nice little starter base for a couple reasons. It can be somewhat safe for the most part. It seemingly is. Oh, we have simple farming. Okay. That was the other mod apparently. So it's safe in a sense. You have a lot of light. You have the fences and such. You start you off with a bed and a few other little things which are going to be sitting in here. So you'll have access to the town hall and the build tool, which we're not going to be starting up right away. And it'll give you access to some tools, some charcoal, and better yet, food. So if you have the need for some food, a blast furnace and a smoker, all of that here, plus some nice hidden goodies if you're very interested in checking out and tearing down some of the things that are in here. There's definitely some goodies hiding about inside of the base. Now, do you need all of this gold? I don't really know. Maybe eventually you might, but yeah. I'm gonna probably just turn all of the wood, the acacia that I don't want, into sticks and just get rid of stuff I don't want. I will make use of the bookshelves, all of the different things, and these are storage containers. And they're very nice, actually. So if you remove everything, you'll notice that the shelve's empty. As soon as you put something back in there, it will show that there are items in that inventory. So, all right, let's go ahead and take a look at our quests now. So we're going to be able to get our common ore, our XP, and another crafter's paradise crate. Very neat. Let's go ahead and get our XP. Let's go ahead and open our crafter's paradise crate. And with that, we got ourselves an orb of ever-changing suffix. A lot of these names you might recognize if you did play Path of Exile. We have an orb of transmutation, and I think that was pretty much the most of what we got out of that. And then we have these quests to go ahead and grab. I'm going to go ahead and just do these one at a time. Got some uncommon ore, a little bit more XP, and another crafter's paradise crate. Look at that. Orbs of ever-changing prefix. Yeah. Still learning some of that myself. Some cooked pork chops, also not eaten yet, so that means we have abilities to, I guess, have extra health and such. But there's a little bit more XP. We need to level up in a minute. We have so much to do, so little time it seems, and then work. So this is going to be the builder's hut. Now we can go ahead and grab this real fast. The builder's hut's actually fairly simple to make, and the build tool is provided to us. Not that hard. Let's see. I think we already grabbed it. We did. I don't have any wood over here, so we'll just head back over and we're gonna just kind of grab these quests early on. I think it's better, in my opinion, to kind of do these a little bit sooner rather than later. And I need to go through and organize all this. Like I said, I will try to do this between episodes so that way we don't worry about going too crazy on camera, like making things try to look nice and all that stuff. So we will need a door, we will need some more wood, and a building tool to make the builder's hut. Now, we don't have to put this down right now. All I need is just to craft it. So that'll give us some identified tomes, some experience, and another crate. But the reason why we're doing this is for the experience. 16 identified tomes. We got ourselves some crystals of, or a crystal of legend. All of these different types of orbs, which is awesome. And then from here, we can go ahead and start doing the lumberjack things as well. They're so easy to do. And honestly, I would probably say doing the lumberjack one would probably not be a bad thing, because it would be a way for you to get access to wood early on. But just having that completed is not the worst, because like I said, well, we get ourselves a free iron axe and more XP. We just need a place to put all of this stuff. So it's kind of a free way of just getting some easy experience if need be. As the sun just sits there and sets in the background. So I can pretty much just do all of these if I really wanted to. We might do a couple of these. This gives me a sword, 1000 XP. I mean, I probably should just go through and craft these, if I'm like 100% honest. I've been using that word a lot lately, and I have no idea why. I get into these like weird... Does anyone else get in those weird like little phases, I guess? Where you're just like constantly saying these same words over and over again? I have no idea. Actually, I don't even need to type in mine colonies. We can just do this. So we just need a pickaxe, which is not going to be hard to do. This is also a good reason to have grabbed all that cobblestone so we don't have to do like all of the mining and such. I will be needing more wood, it seems. So let's go grab that, I guess. Get rid of some of these trees and stuff. I don't know if this is going to be enough, because I actually need to make the barracks as well. Might be enough. But yeah, we're just going to craft these and just have them, because I'm not going to worry, like I said, we're not going to worry about putting them down right now. We're just going to get them, and then we can worry about that later on. So if you want to do the same thing and just kind of craft them to get them ready, not the worst thing in the world to do. It's just nice to kind of have yourself some of that early XP just to kind of work your way through things. And plus it'll be a little bit wasted a little bit later on anyways. Oh, so we need a bow. Well, that should be okay. I think it did pick up some string. It did. Because 1000 XP later on is probably not going to be that much. So doing that now, while we can actually craft all the stuff since we already grabbed it, pretty cool. So there we go. What do we get? A couple swords. I don't know if these are going to be useful to us right now. But there we go. Look at that. Level 7. 22 unspent level up points. So many level up points to spend just from doing all of this. And then we have like the barbarian raids, which will come a little bit later. We have the fishy foods, further education. There's a quarter. So apparently there's like currency and such, and that'll be interesting to do. We have a fishing rod, 500 XP, 1000 XP. I don't know how well the experience actually works throughout the whole thing. I want to say that it definitely won't be a whole lot. Like this little bit early on is not going to be like a crazy amount. I wouldn't mind getting started with some andesite and stuff, which means we do need to probably jump into doing a little bit of some mining. I'm sorry, I just got so quiet there for a second. we do need to do a few things here. So you can notice that I do need to kill a few things. I would like to do that relatively quickly because it'll unlock some things that we can already unlock here as well. So like these, I'm pretty sure this is just like a have quest, not really a crafting thing, and that'll give us more stuff as well as just kind of making our way through a few other things. So I need to clean up the inventory. That's just what's going to have to happen. I'm going to have to clean up. I'll probably tear this all down, and then we need to get started making ourselves a nice little mining situation. But let's go ahead and roll through, because there's probably other things that we might have missed just looking right off the bat. So we have apotheosis, we have aquaculture, atmospheric, a tomb. We have Azure RPG items, which is kind of interesting. We have buzzier bees. That might be kind of fun to mess around with. I've never really messed with buzzier bees or bees in general since that one fateful time. And then Craft Exile Uniques. This is a really interesting looking mod, and I don't know how to get these, but I will say that these items look relatively amazing. So yeah. We'll see how that goes. We have Embellish Craft. You might hear my phone going off in the background. I do apologize. It's just, yeah. Fast Furnace. Rainbow. Good Night's Sleep. Oh, that mod. That's going to be interesting. We have Immersive Engineering. So there's Lycanites in here as well. Oh gosh. Macaw's Bridges. I think it'll be a lot of fun to kind of mess around and try and see what all we can kind of build around here as well. Looks like we do have the core for Pam's, but not all the seeds and stuff, which might be actually kind of interesting on how that actually works. I don't think I've ever tried that before and have it all like different and such. Yeah, that might be pretty neat. Just kind of quickly scrolling through, we have quark and other things. I do want to build a mine shaft. I don't know if we're going to get to that right today. I think what I'm going to end up doing is between episodes, I'm going to probably go and tear this down. We're going to go ahead and work on cleaning up the inventory. And I'm probably going to dig down to Y12 and then show you all some of the mining down there in the next episode, just to kind of get ourselves worked up a little bit. But before we finish off and go too crazy, let's allocate some stat points. Let's get some +3 health here. +6 armor. We probably want to get a little bit of stamina, but there's some energy. Let's go ahead and see it. Energy is required to perform basic attacks. Let's do physical attack damage. I want that energy regen. 15% health. Yeah. And then 30% physical attack damage. We're kind of working our way towards Berserker's Impartiality, which is... Oops, that is the wrong key to push. That is a lot of stuff. I don't know if that's actually what I'm going to take, but we'll look around and see what we want. I'm just trying to get some basic stats kind of set up first, and we'll go from there. So let's go ahead and get some more vitality. We'll add a little strength in there, and then I think heal, dexterity, crit chance, armor, and then stamina. Stamina is the other thing I want. Health regen, energy, and energy regen. So we'll start stacking a lot of that. Let's go ahead and check out the spells. We'll head back into the Divine. We have 10 points to spend. I'm going to put some in here. That's going to start opening up our next area. And I think this turns this into Trickery. I'm not entirely sure. There's also a Taunt, Provoke, which is interesting. Modifies Purifying Fires, Energizing Hits. And then Fires of Judgment. That sounds awesome. Effect stats, plus 1.9 health, 0.4% block chance, and +1 strength. Max stacks of 1. I don't know if I really want to buff this all the way, but let's put some points in this. How are we here? There we go. We're going to do that for now. Because this gives you stats as well a little bit, which is kind of nice. So there we are. We got ourselves leveled up. We got a few things ready set up. We got our base. get a nice area. I think it's time to get ourselves started and working on things. And a lot of that's going to be cleaning things up, gathering some resources, and getting our colony started. So with that all being said, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you all enjoyed. If you guys have any helpful tips, tricks, or comments, feel free to put them in the comments section down below. Like I said, I'm going to work on trying to get us some better storage stuff set up here. I'm going to probably end up doing a little bit of mining to go down and get us to a nice mine area. I'm going to probably make a nice one and then clean this up and organize. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy this series. I'm excited for it. I've been wanting to play this for a while now. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you guys all back in the next episode. Until then, goodbye.